Inga Zurabiani from Georgia, especially from the university, Tbilisi State University. I think I don't need to. This Georgia, not in the America and the USA. This is Georgia in East Europe. And mainly I'm a mathematician. I have bachelor's and master's degree in mathematics. But then I changed my profession and I implemented ERP and BI systems in the business sector with organizations. I implemented models like financial models, human resource management models, workforce management, like fixed assets models, everything what the business needs to manage the resources. So, no, I think then I implemented BI systems. So we took from ERP data and then analyzed this data and we did some analytics and reporting like this. And last 7 years, I again changed my profession and worked as a CFO. But 2 years ago, I decided to do my PhD. So now I'm here and I choose first article about human resource management systems, because I think that not only me, everyone, that people are a company's greatest assets. So this well-known phrase is highlights how the importance of human capital to organizational success. And as you know, workforce continues to change and it became more complicated, and it became harder and harder to manage people and human resources in the companies. But we know the main things, that people are motivated by their needs. This huge guide, Abraham Maslow's, shows how important it is to understand each person's need in your organizations. So the companies and the organizations need to understand what their employers need and to give them resources and ability to succeed their goals in the organizations. When you have 10 employees, okay, it's not a problem to do that. But when you have 100 and thousands of employees, it's very hard to manage. So there is where human resource management systems comes into play. Firstly, we use this human resource management system for collect data about employees, like birthdays or locations where they live or education background what they have. So we collected essential information about employees. It's mainly what's needed because to pay, for example, taxes properly, like this. But then we began to analyze this data, and the companies and organizations began to use this data. So Paris came to risks in this place, like the risk of data influences, or particularly if the data is not updated in the system, or if there are some mistakes. So they hire risks. But I want to say that many researchers works about human resource terms, human resource fields, and I will say a few things about this, what about they are interested. For example, they work about talent management, how to organization have to manage the employee talent, or about diversity and inclusion, or about engagement and well-being. Nowadays, very famous. A lot of HR professionals try to implement in their organizations these well-being programs to give their employees a lot of benefits and perks. And about flexible work arrangement, you know, after pandemic, the people works from everywhere. And the main idea, what about research work is to understand how to manage effectively the human resource in the company to receive to take benefits from the organizations. Main idea is this, how they work. But it's nowadays not hard, because human resource management systems, we have everything, every information about our employees, so we can use it to affect on our employees. And it is very easy nowadays, because we now have a artificial intelligence technology too. So now the system updates the information themselves. It's very important here that we changed the attitude with our employees. For example, in previous years or in previous century, when, for example, you can imagine that you are at home with 3 children and you will have to go to work, but you were late because your nurse was late. So you left your 3 children at home crying, "Mommy, I won't use you," like this. But you went to work, and when you go to office, you open the email and you receive mail from the HR department or from your boss. It doesn't matter. When you entered in the office, you used this page. So the system already knows that you were late. So you received the mail like said, "Yeah, Christina, you was late today." You can imagine mail like this. And you total amount you late this month was 10 hours, for example. So they will charge you and they will dedicate 10% from yourself. So what do you think? What about your feelings in these moments? I think that you would be very angry, very upset, and you would be worried about this all day. You think that you have a problem with home because you are not there with children. Now you are at work, and both are not. Those are ambient company. Think about you. Okay. So, but you can now imagine a situation like this, and everything is safe. But when you came to office, you received mail more positively, like yeah, Christina, again, you're late today, and it's very important for us to work with you. So please write us, tell us what problem do you have, so we will do our best to arrange and solve this problem. So in that moment, you think difference. You think that someone think about you, someone care about you, and the four organizations, you are key person. So, okay, you left the crying babies at home, but it was because here you do a lot of jobs. So you are very important. So you are feeling this. And the people, I think, need this respect, not everyone must know. But respect, attention, and emotional bonds. It's very important, this emotional bonds. So the systems, human resource management systems, knows about this because the researchers did their job. So we implemented in our HRM system this kind of script, and we can affect on our employees. So because of they receive what they need, this respect, attention, emotional bonds, they work everywhere, from everywhere. You are maybe on a beach or on a vacation somewhere, doesn't matter, with your children, your work, because you need these emotions. And additionally, our HR professionals try to give you a lot of tasks. I can, for example, cover your swimming pool or gym class or like everything. And they give you what you have, or good health insurance, not only for you, for your family. So you need this everything, this environment, and you are immersed in, and you work from everywhere. Even you are asleep, your brain is working. For example, you can, it's the next working, finished working period, but you receive the mail. Nowadays, you can receive mail everywhere. And on our phones, with the notification, you automatically go to them. And there are some problems, writes your employees. Okay, maybe you don't answer in this moment because it's not working time. But when you are going to your brain began to work about this reply later. Okay, so I think here is very high risk. Okay, I will try to do it. So this is the dangerous of exploiting employees or data and motivation systems. It's a one high risk to burnout, you know. So my article is about this. We need some clear, complete laws, but it's not law that our personal data can with someone. Yes, maybe someone because it's not correctly, not right way. But I'm now not about this. I'm now about that we need to save ourselves from ourselves. And this is the idea of this study. So it's references and thank you.